Hello YouTube, Wise FIFA here. Here's my Fiorentina career mode. Before we get started though, just want to ask you guys how your day's going. You know, I'm going to start adding a little question before I get into all my videos just to get a little interaction with the community and my followers. But as you can see on the screen, we're in the Fiorentina career mode. We're going up against Carpi. Gonna let you guys see how I changed up the team after last episode's mixed results. Kind of rough start to the season, but hopefully we can get some much needed points against Carpi, the newly promoted team that didn't do so hot in the Serie A last year, but still, the Serie A did start in other news, and Fiorentina did unfortunately lose to Juventus 2-1, but it was still a good showing for them. Unfortunately, though, as well, you expect if they're going to try to compete for the Champions League spot to them to try to get some points off of Juventus, but Juventus is just so good that I can't see them losing to anybody in the Serie A. So unfortunately, it looks like they might have their 6th Serie A title, although it has only been 1 week, so I won't jump to any conclusions. But here we go. As you saw, we scored a nice goal, and we got off to a good start, and this game just was going our way. We got another attack there, hit the bar, and you're going to see that we make a little substitution here. I go for a little bit more of an attacking lineup, and I just wanted to get some players rotated in because our fixture list is actually pretty packed for this first half of the season. In Serie A, usually they have a little bit more gaps than, say, the BPL, but still, I was surprised when I looked at the screen how many fixtures we actually do have. And there we go. We release Ilicic, down the wing, and he's going to always hit that in there with his powerful left foot for his second of the game. And we're up 2-0, and that's how it finishes, so we get a nice 2-0 win. So before this next game against Bologna, I just want to say sorry for the drought and the uploads again. I'm just getting settled at school, and FIFA, it's gotten to the point where FIFA 16 Ultimate Team, what I usually play, isn't necessarily as fun as the other stuff, and just wanted to take a little break, hang out with the friends that I hadn't seen in a while, and also just get resettled back on campus. And going forward, I'm going to try to do a upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then hopefully one on the weekend that could be either Saturday or Sunday, and that would just be kind of like a little miscellaneous upgrade, but I'm definitely shooting to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Luckily, my school schedule is a little bit on the easier side than on those days, so I should have some time to upload these videos and get them to you consistently, which is a goal of mine and what I wanted to do. And again, thanks for the subscribers. We're almost at that 50 mark, so if you guys are listening to this and you're liking what you hear and you want to continue to support me, hit me up with a subscribe, and once we get to 100, I have a special video planned. I know that 50 was originally going to be the goal, but 100 now, and we're going to have a nice little pain FIFA with one of my friends, but they get a penalty here, and lucky for us, he smashes it off the bar, and that's how this one actually finishes. 0-0, so nothing too into it. Sorry, that's good. That game was a little dry, but we come up against the next game. You're going to see the little pan out screen, but we come up in the next game against Inter. Really excited for this game. They have a solid team in the career mode, and the patch I downloaded, it's a solid team, and they're building on it in the summer in real life. If you want to check out my transfer squads, I have a couple of those players, such as Benega and Erkin, and they just have some really good stuff there. But we're going to see we start to move along here eventually. There we go, finally. I'm changing up the team because I feel like, how can I draw to Bologna? I need to change up the team, especially if we're going to play a top competition such as Inter, because the goal is to get into the top 3 to qualify for the Champions League so that we can eventually try to win it in the next season or the season after that. And if we can't, then the series over and I'll move on to a different team, but hopefully we will, so then we could also move on to a different team. I wanted to get as much attacking force as I could, and I was stuck between playing Kalinic and Zarate because I didn't know if I wanted that extra pace, considering that Ilicic is a little bit on the slow side. So when he's playing, I kind of want to go for more pace, but I haven't really figured out that right balance. Going to have to see what we can do in the January window about that. And you're also going to see in further episodes that I have recorded a little bit ahead in this, and that problem may persist. But you see here, we get off to a great start. We get a beautiful cross in, and that's the start you want. We put it in the back of the net, none other than Ilicic, one of our top scorer. And then they are pressing hard. They get a good chance there. And of course, right here, they brought on Jovetic as a sub, and I was like, oh my gosh, not the Fiorentina man. How fitting would it be if he scored against us? And what does he do? He goes and scores against us, and it's tied 1-1. And I was still holding out hope, though, because I was playing the better football at this game. And then down goes Borja, and I was devastated. Borja is easily one of our biggest catalysts in this game, and the fact that he's going to be out for a while, or you'll see how long he's out at the end of the game, was just devastating. We get one last look here, and we get we get a good ball, but unfortunately nothing comes of it. And that is how this one ends. Another draw. We're sitting top to mid-table in the Serie A. Unfortunately, we got to stop these draws, and I'll try to get you a little bit more exciting football. But your video is coming to a close. Borja's out for 8 weeks, unfortunately, but it's been Wise FIFA. Like and subscribe, but stay wise.